Hello and welcome to CricAdda Live. I have with me Nikhil and Paras, our two brilliant experts. Guys, what do you think of today's game? Nikhil, firstly asking you, you know,
Yeah,
what do you have to say about today's game? It's a must-win game for both teams. What must be going on in the dressing room at the moment?
I think India now having already lost the toss will know that they have to do it the hard way, which I think is good for the team. If you do that, trying to beat the odds going against the pattern, it will give you that much more confidence. Not sure of the 11, but hopefully they can put the best game forward because they need to win this one.
Absolutely, Nikhil. And Paras, please tell me if we can have a look at the Indian team lineup for today. We
Yeah.
have two changes. Paras, what's your
Yes,
take on this 11? Do you think that they've taken a smart decision by opting Surya to go out, getting Ishan Kishan and then Shardul Thakur as well in place of Bhuvi?
that's a good option for me because it strengthens the middle order. And
Right,
given this tournament, right through the IPL, we've seen those middle order collapses. So India
Yeah.
doing going ahead with a positive approach. Both teams have basically all to win and all to lose because when whichever team loses today is eventually out of the tournament.
right,
Yeah.
right. Yes, and Nikhil, if we can have a look at the
Yeah.
New Zealand lineup, what is your take
Yeah.
on them? Because they have had the better of us for a long time
Yeah.
now. Okay, and this is
Yeah.
something that is a do or die game, so a
Yeah.
lot to look forward to today, isn't it?
Yes, 100%. And again, the toss is gone against India. So New Zealand will be happier side in terms of this. They will want to use the new ball well. You see teams have the Trent Bolt well experienced enough to take the advantage of that. And I think East Sodi will be the key factor today. Against Pakistan, also India, tried to didn't go after the spin as much. On the birthday, East Sodi celebrating his birthday today, and he has good
Right.
numbers against India. So it almost looks like everything is stacked up against India. So in that case, if they come out trumps, it will just make the camp feel a lot more good about themselves.
Absolutely. There's
Yeah,
no Lockie Ferguson. We heard that he had
yeah,
injured himself before the first game.
yeah,
So you have an Adam Milne who's come in place of him.
yeah,
And how
yeah,
important would his role be today, Nikhil? Coming in straight up into the action. You don't get that often. Players sitting out,
yeah.
not expecting a game, and then suddenly in the thick of things in a do or die game against India, one of the best
Mm,
teams in the world. So what goes
yeah.
on in an individual's mind at such stages?
I think the match practice helps. I think Adam Mill played the 100, so he was obviously playing a lot of cricket. So he knows the conditions, also that in terms of what is expected out of him as is his role.
Right,
Lockie Ferguson was similar to him, who will bowl short into the body. That kind of a strength is what Adam Milne has, but he also has a very good Yorker. So I think
right,
today we'll probably see Tim Southey and Trent Bolt with a new ball, but the fun change, the third bowler, I'm sure will be Adam Milne to use his pace, and then he'll again be important at the death. So as a bowler, I'm sure he'll be ready to go because you're always expecting something to happen in the World Cup and the times that we're living in. You
right.
always want that one opportunity. So hopefully, let's see how Adam goes about it.
Let's see what happens. And Paras,
Yeah.
mere Paul the Octopus, what do you have to say about the opening batting today? Because Ishan Kishan has been put in, and I heard
Yeah.
Virat Kohli say that I think he's going to open the innings. So
Yeah.
now that brings up a very big question. What about
Yeah.
KL Rahul? Kya
No,
kare,
one down.
Paras?
One down it is, Yash. One down. Both Ishan Kishan and Rohit Sharma have gelled very well together, playing for the
Hmm.
Mumbai Indians camp. And
Mhm.
we've seen Ishan Kishan open for them as well, and they had a very good approach to running in between the wickets. So this
Yeah.
Right,
we basically can see a same replica of that tonight. But given it's his first time for India with Rohit Sharma in such a crucial match, anything can happen. You know how nerves react, and your feet do
yes,
not
Yeah.
move. And you
Yeah.
rightly pointed about Adam Mill being in the thick of things all of a sudden, Ferguson being out, but he also clocks good 140, 145. So
Yeah.
irrespective of how slow the pitch is, the ball's as going to be as fast as it is anywhere around the world in the air. So it's going to be a very tight competition. But just one drawback for New Zealand, according to me, the batting lineup only have two solid
Yeah.
batsmen. I'll only pick
right,
Yeah.
Guptill and Williamson. All others are bits and pieces. So it's going to be
yeah.
Yeah.
very either it's going to be a very horrible collapse for them, or either they do very very well and defeat India.
Paras also
Uh,
Guptill not in the best of forms. You have
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Guptill who is not in the crisp form that he always is in.
Yeah.
So only Kane
yeah.
Williamson. But let's have a look
Yeah.
at what happens. So finally, I think Virat Kohli, guys, just I want to know your opinion. Virat Kohli doesn't need to practice batting now. He needs to practice how to win a
Yeah.
toss. because it's high time. He's been losing all tosses left, right, and center, and India has been costed
Mhm.
games because of that. So, guys,
Yeah.
moving on to the first segment of the show,
Yep.
predicting the results. Sorry, for
Yeah.
today. So let's
Yeah.
have a look at it. I'll go first,
Yeah.
and my first prediction will be quite a simple one. It's KL Rahul to score more or less than 25. So I've gone with less because I hope that the top order bats a lot and KL doesn't come at number three. Virat or someone has promoted up the order, so that's
Uh,
the only reason. वरना सारे
okay.
Indian fans मुझे गालियाँ देंगे यहाँ पे that why is he saying less than 25. But no, that's not the reason. I believe in
Uh,
KL. Now next,
yeah.
New Zealand's top bowler Adam Milne. This is because Nikhil, you told me that he's
Yeah.
the player to watch out for. Even in the morning
Yeah.
segment, we spoke about his pace
Yeah.
and just what he brings
Yeah.
to the team. So I just have
Yeah.
this, backing your instinct, but mine as well. So I'm going for Adam Milne. And the final
Yeah.
one would be Four's hit in this innings. I would go over 10 because I
Okay.
want India to score as many as possible.
Yeah.
And with Rohit and Ishan Kishan, they are free flowing batsmen. So
Yeah.
I think more than running between the wickets, they will hit boundaries. So that's my
Yeah.
prediction now. Nikhil, what's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm going with a few easier ones, if you can call them that. With the
Yeah,
bat, India's top batter, I think it'll again be Virat Kohli. He's been the man in form for India in this kind of tournament, so I expect him to carry on and do the job for India.
right.
The second one is mode of dismissal for India's first wicket. Hopefully it's not LBD or bold. I think it'll be caught because the left arm angle again, because Kishan is opening, he'll want to get going and hit boundaries up top. So maybe he could get caught in the ring trying to attempt a boundary. The third one is the most important one. India to lose a wicket in the first over. No, I am
Please,
just
no.
Thank you for
hoping,
that. Yeah.
jinxing it,
Please, no.
saying no. Let's go. No.
Paras, let's
Yeah,
go.
I'll give you all
Yeah.
mine. Right. So my
Yep.
first prediction for tonight is Rohit Sharma to score a 50. Yes, he
Uh,
is in good form. We saw that in the practice match. The
yep.
same unfortunately wasn't able to be
Mm,
in the match against Pakistan, but tonight I think
yeah.
his stars are going to be very strong and shiny. Moving on to my
Yes.
second prediction, Mitchell Santner will take 2 wickets or lesser. I'll say no.
Yeah.
I think India really play him well, and
Yeah.
he might have a good economy, but I'm sure the wickets column will be dry.
Let's hope
Now
Oh,
so.
moving on
yes.
to the third and final prediction is India's power play score range. I think anywhere in between 41 and 60 is where India would be happy. Having an economy of
Yeah.
8,
Mm,
8.5
yeah.
is good enough.
Yeah.
So, guys, that's your prediction. Very good predictions I can see here. Some tough ones, but some
Yeah.
relatively easy ones for Nikhil. But let's not get there. He's just filling in for what Bhavik does usually. So now,
Oh.
talking about the game today, Paras, what do you think would be a par total on this pitch? Because the pitch is the Dubai wicket, we know of it, and second innings due is going to be into consideration. So,
Yeah.
what is an ideal total for this Indian lineup given the bowling and just how the team
Mm,
is according to you, Paras?
A fighting total will be anywhere in between 150 and 160, but an above par total will be anywhere above 175. And
yeah.
if India get on to a good start,
Yeah.
there's no doubt that they cannot reach anywhere above 175 tonight.
175, Nikhil.
Okay.
So I would like to
Yeah.
know from you as well, because that India have lost the toss yet again, and we've heard and
Yeah.
we've spoken about this a lot in the
Yeah.
morning shows as well, that how
Yeah.
important it is to win a toss because team batting second has comprehensively beaten the
Yeah.
first batting side. So now, what do you
Yeah.
have to say about that? How difficult would it be for India to accumulate in these circumstances?
I think I'm hoping, I never thought I'll say this, but I'm hoping they'll take inspiration from Afghanistan. They're the only team to bat first and defend scores. So I think today is the right day for them to, as I said earlier, beat the odds, try and beat the pattern that has already been established because that will make you feel a lot more better. I do feel the start is critical. You see them making the change of getting Ishan up top. So you expect Ishan to be the aggressor. And in that way, what they'll try to do is probably hold one end and just go from one end
Right.
so that you have a safe platform first because India's always relied on a good start. So I
Very well
hope
said.
the first 3 overs are where they look around, don't just throw the bat at everything. I'm sure they will not. But again, a solid platform, and then with the plethora of options with the bat, just go hammer and tongs later.
Yeah.
So, Paras, I would like to ask you this. You've played a fair share of leg spin in your days. So now, being a leg spinner is Sodi. How
Yeah.
important is his role going to be? Because last time around, I've read some stat that in 12 odd games against India. He's the highest wicket taker against
Yeah.
India in T20s. He's taken 17 odd wickets. So that
Yeah,
itself shows that he has been phenomenal when it comes to this particular side. So
yeah.
how do you think the Indians would tackle someone like Ish Sodhi?
Ish Sodhi is a very, very good bowler. Someone delivering those leg spinners from such an height that he has, and he's got a very mean googly as well. So
Right.
we saw his excellence against Pakistan, but tonight he's up against a very hungry Indian attack. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what the order is and what's the time they're going to bring him on. But whenever
Yeah.
he does, his first 3 to 4 balls can either be spot on and either be full tosses or short, or
Yeah.
those the long hops. So
Yeah.
it's very unpredictable to know which
Yeah.
Ishodi is going to come onto the field tonight. But if it's his day, 4 overs, 30 runs for 3 wickets is something which he'll get.
Oh.
If it's not his day, he'll be removed post his second over or probably
Yeah.
his third over, and he'll give around 30-35 runs.
Yeah.
Wow. Nikhil, one final question for you, about the game.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you think that a Rishabh Pant could be sent up the order, given that they have so many, incoming bowlers to Rishabh Pant, a Santner,
Yeah.
and they've got Anish Sodhi? Could we see him getting promoted up the order if there is a good start for the Indian batsman?
Definitely. So I think it's one of the reason why they wanted a left-handed opener. I think we
Right.
discussed in one of the previous shows that a left-handed opener just makes things that much difficult. It's a
Yeah,
cliche
Yes.
that you have to adjust to the left-right combination while bowling. So if they get a good start, I won't be surprised if India even change the entire batting order to just suit the situation and make the best of whatever's available to them.
yeah.
Fantastic, guys. So, Nikhil, I'll start with you. What's your
Yeah.
prediction for this game? I mean, I'm wearing blue, and I know you are blue within. So,
Yeah.
who's your winner for today?
I'll go with India without the jersey so that jinx is not on them. So yeah,
Thank
India. I'll
God.
go with India.
Thank God. I was gonna come to your house and burn it out if India would have lost today if you win. Now, Paras, finally, about
I'll
you,
I'll
your
I'll also pick
predictions.
India. Yeah, I'll also pick
Oh,
India tonight
nice.
purely because of I am nervous within because India has to win all matches in order to win this
Yeah.
tournament from today onwards. But may the best team win. But
Yeah.
India, it is for me tonight.
Nice.
It's a weird question. I'm asking two Indians, two cricket lovers who, passionately followed Indian cricket, who's going to win? It's such a stupid question. I feel so weird right now, but
Rhetorical,
brilliant.
Yash. Very rhetorical.
Yeah. So, India it
Yeah.
is from both our experts, and if you had to
Yeah.
take mine, India it is for me as well. So, live
Ah,
action coming up. To all our
Yeah.
viewers who have watched our show, please follow us on our social media handles. We are on Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
and Twitter. And I hope two of you all are following, both of you all,
Yep.
because yeah, good for live
Yeah. Yeah.
updates. So brilliant. I'll see you all in the mid-match show. Hopefully, a big
Yeah.
total for India, like how Paras said, over
Yep.
175. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
So live action coming up.
Yes.
This was CricAdda Live. Have fun, guys.
thank you,
Yeah. See you
Yash.
soon.
Cheers.